What's up, everybody? This is the Classic Tycoon here, back for episode 19 of the $1 Million Mission Let's Play series. In the last episode, we built the Hell Train here, and it's starting to rain. So, yeah, that's up and running. It's a pretty sweet ride, I think, and that's going good. So, in today's episode, I just wanted to do some maintenance stuff, and kind of just wanted to look around, maybe take care of any rides. Well, I guess we can look at the finances here first. $24,000 in July in ride tickets. That's pretty awesome. But it's always good to go back, especially since we're near 6 now, and I haven't done a lot of this yet. But just going through, checking which rides guests are complaining about the price on, and adjusting those so that you're still making money off of those, such as Berserk here. Now, it's tough when it's raining because none of the rides really have lines, but this should clear up pretty quickly. But yeah, just go through, check all of the rides, and just see why, if some of them aren't filling up, just see why. And again, I'm checking it right now, and right now it's mostly because it's raining. But I know once the rain clears up, there will still be some rides that aren't filling up, and if they're not, then they're just wasting money. So gotta make sure that you keep up on that sort of thing, especially around year 5, year 6, because that's when guests will start to not want to ride older rides. So there's an example right there. Usually you have to be fairly drastic with your changes, but really it's not a big deal. You won't be losing out too much money. The roller coasters where all the most of the revenue is coming out anyways. So as long as you're making some sort of profit from these rides, it's worth it to bring down the price. Another thing you can do if you want to keep up the revenue all the way is just delete the ride, put another one of the exact same form in that spot, and then just make it the same price as it was. But I don't really like to do that too much. I just like to keep the old rides up. I only delete them if they're constantly breaking down or something like that. Because after a certain amount of time, rides will they kind of meet their end. But really, that's not going to be for a long time. And as long as you've got your mechanics maintaining the rides, they last for, 20 years or something like that in the game. Sometimes you have to double back and look again. Like I just adjusted the price of the circus, and I noticed still people aren't going on it. And so I'm gonna have to bring it down even more. And I'll go back. Some of those rides I'm gonna go back, and still people won't be going on them. And like that circus, that hasn't been around that long, and people are already complaining about that one. So it's weird to me, but it's all right. I'm also noticing that the park over on this side feels a little bit sparse as far as guests. That seems a little strange to me. I mean, I know that I built those roller coasters on the other side of the park. Sorry if I if I just cut out for a second, I heard a weird noise outside. It was loud. I don't know if you guys could hear that in there, but can't remember exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, let's get back into just looking at this. So, just looking through more of the rides here. All the roller coasters I don't see a real problem with. Looks like the haunted house needs to be adjusted. Seems like guests are riding the roller coasters. As you can see, I did have to double back to that 3D cinema, and now I saw a guest go through the line. So sometimes you just have to adjust the price until you see guests start going into the line. I'm doing the same thing with the haunted house there. Still guests aren't going in. So I'll bring it down even more. I think $1 is probably good for that. There we go. That you can see the scrambler now is filling up. It's really crowded in the front of the park, which is interesting to me because all the good rides are further back. And that's where I've been putting my marketing campaigns, is into the back of the park. L train's still going. But this is where all the guests are, it seems like. I think I'm going to do some advertising campaigns. The guests are starting to go down, if you see in the top left there. And it's also seeming really sparse on this side of the park. So I'm going to do free rides on Wild Mouse, and that should push some guests into that side of the park. I'm going to do vouchers for free donuts because the donuts are over there as well in that section. And then just an advertising campaign for the park in general. That's going to bring in a lot of guests. And once you reach a certain amount of guests, they just, I mean, it's hard to maintain, 2,300 guests. That's a lot for a park. Sometimes you go on YouTube and you see these parks with like 6,000, 7,000 guests. Those people have got to be doing big advertising campaigns, like constantly, to maintain that many guests. Eventually it kind of evens, it flatlines as far as how many guests will stay in your park. But the more rides you build, the more advertising campaigns you do for rides. We haven't had a problem yet, but just then, the guests started to go down. So we'll do some advertising campaigns to keep the influx coming. And we'll build some new rides. And you can see I'm building some bumper boats here. So, yeah, just some management stuff today. We threw in some bumper boats. In the next episode, we're going to build a roller coaster next to those bumper boats. We'll start filling up the rest of this park. $322,000. We're really we're cruising towards that goal. So just a little bit longer, and we'll make it here. So thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.